Hi everyone, my name is Dan and this very important training video is brought to you by Mountain West Asset Protection Services. So here's what you're going to learn today in today's video. It's real simple. How to legally shelter your assets and quickly qualify for Idaho Medicaid benefits. One question we often get from families considering Medicaid planning is this: hey, is this legal? Well, of course it's legal, because we don't actually hide anything from the Idaho Medicaid Department. To do so would be illegal. Proper Medicaid planning must take into consideration not just federal rules, but also state-specific rules. So while the federal guidelines may say one thing, it's very important to know what Idaho has put in place in reference to the federal rules. So let's now consider some asset sheltering strategies. The following is a list of some of the strategies available to you as a resident of Idaho. However, your unique situation should always be reviewed by a qualified planner to determine the best path to take. Strategy number 1. Convert your countable assets like cash and investments to the Medicaid categories, which are referred to as exempt or unavailable assets. Number 2. Create Medicaid appropriate income trusts. Number 3. For veterans, so if you are a veteran or a spouse of a veteran, you should be able to receive some counsel on how to apply for a nursing home benefit known as the Aid and Attendance Tax-Free Pension Benefit. Number 4. Determine how to get more value out of any required spend down so you may qualify for Idaho Medicaid. Remember, your spend down amount is any amount of assets above the Idaho state maximum limit. For example, you couldn't pay $50,000 to your daughter for a car that's only worth $9,000. The Medicaid folks are smart enough to notice that's an obvious transfer of money to your daughter and not a real legitimate purchase. So now let's take a look at the allowable spend down purchases you can make. Well, you could buy a new home, payment of nursing home bills, payment of outstanding debt like credit card bills, prepayment of an outstanding mortgage, property taxes and estimated income or capital gains taxes are allowable. Paying for home repairs, of course, is allowable. Purchase of furniture. Prepayment of funeral and burial expenses. Purchase of household goods and personal effects, TVs and computers. You can buy a new car. Payment of legal and medical bills. And travel. One quick note about paying for travel. While the ill person may not want to or be able to make a trip, a healthy spouse is permitted to use spend down money in this manner. So let's now introduce another strategy, which is called You Can Make Gifts. It is possible to make appropriate and allowable gifts if you wish to. But be careful. Do this wrong and you could be ineligible for Medicaid benefits for up to 5 years. Do you have a disabled child? Well, you can protect any adult disabled child or a grandchild with proper planning and not be penalized by Idaho Medicaid. Proper Medicaid planning doesn't have to be confusing or difficult if you know the rules, apply the appropriate strategies, and try to plan in advance of any sickness or disability to receive the greatest reward. Would you like to learn how to qualify for Idaho Medicaid? Then send for our free report called Medicaid Secrets Revealed. This 22-page report exposes the truth about how to qualify for nursing home benefits without spending down your life savings or subjecting your home to Idaho Medicaid recovery. Get this free report now by going to mountainwestassetprotectionservices.com or give us a call at area code 208-429-1798. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.